Alice can't understand me with my English accent. And it's been for a long time. She says, what? What did you say? So I have the same problem with her. I walked in down here a few years ago, and we met the family and friends, and we liked the town. And I was thinking about buying a house down here, but the weather, I can't stand your weather. The snow is too much. But I hear a lot, and I see a lot of photographs where Bob does all this Christmas stuff. I'm going to try to get down here one day, you know. And Alice was telling me that, you know, they really didn't know what happiness was until they got married, and then they found out. I don't know what she meant by that. You know. But it seems like he's been around, and every time I come down, he takes me around town. People stop and chat with him, and you know, it's always hi Bob and everything else. And it's a real honor, you know, to call Bob. I'm proud to call him my friend, because we've been doing a lot of things in Vegas. We won't go into all that, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know, you can get into a lot of that stuff. No, I mean good stuff, you know, not Vegas. This is my picture. Yeah, like I say, about 2001, I fell off the ladder, about 20 feet. And all the concrete and throw my back, and this guy's still in for me. You know, and you know, ever since then, we've been, every year we get together and we do a lot of stuff. And well, I don't know what else to say about you, Bob, but you're not my number one man in Vegas. You know, we'll be coming down there maybe one of the times. Yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you, people.
And now we're going to hear from his son, Terry.
I wrote it, but I can't read any of it. Don't have my contact. Sure looks good on paper. I got a little different perspective of Bob than most everybody here has been talking about. I grew up with him. Every day, every week was another project. It didn't matter what you did, whether you were putting a swimming pool in or digging a room in the backyard or tunnel a room clear over to Gil Lester's front yard. I know June will remember that. We tunneled a room one year underneath the garage. And, I don't know, a couple of weeks into it, wasn't it? Yeah. About a couple of weeks into it, and he walked out in the front yard, and June's husband was sitting on the front porch. His name was Gilly Lester. He was a good guy. And Bob walked out with a tile probe and a shovel, started poking around in Gilly's front yard, which was, I don't know, a long ways away, and yelling down in the ground, saying, "Can you kids hear me?" And there was no way in hell we were that far out. We were only about 15 feet under the garage, and he was right up out of that chair, and he comes right out, and he's looking down, and I think they're this far, Gilly. That was the big story right there. Right up to the point when he walked over and checked out that room. And it's still under the garage. It's still a good storage room. You know, cars park on top of it. Nobody thought it'd work, and it still works. But usually everything he talks about always works. So. He's always been there to help anybody, and the one thing I've never heard him ever say is, "No, I'm busy." He's always, if you called him and you wanted his help, he always comes. Working on his house was fun. He taught everybody, all my friends. We put a swimming pool in. I think everybody I went to school with come over and worked on it. And, you know, have 13-year-old kids pouring concrete, and now we know how to do it. Mixed it, poured it, did the whole thing. I mean, it was a good time. It always was. Everything he ever did was fun, so. I'm trying to read here, folks. Yeah, as we got older, my sister and brother and I, we moved out, and that gave him 3 more houses to work on. And he's done pretty much everything at them, from room additions to driveways to probably the most expensive deck in Kewanee. And most people here that have seen it will agree with me. and it just goes on and on. I mean, there's no stopping him. He's going to go for a long time. The Windmont Park thing's always impressed me. I probably have told him that too much, but the day he built that Statue of Liberty and stood that thing up in Ratliff's shop out of rebar, and I'm looking at it, I thought, how in the heck do you make a dress out of rebar? And then make it so you can light it, so somebody can see that thing 500 feet away and it looks like a dress. I mean, that alone was just amazing to me when he did that. That's one of my favorite things he's ever built at Windmont Park, is that Statue of Liberty, and always will be, I think. I don't know, he's your Citizen of the Year for 2009, but to my brother and sister and mom and I, ours forever. Yeah.
Bob told me during dinner, just over 5 months away. So, he's already thinking about it. So, anybody want to help him? He can use your help. Okay, he is our outstanding citizen. And our Ambassador Club of the Kewanee Chamber of Commerce is very proud that he was nominated. The selection committee made it unanimous that he was this year's recipient. So, here to present that award is President of our Ambassador Club, McPee.
Bob, I'm going to ask you to stand up here in a second, or now. I wanted to move this podium so that they can see you. Okay. We got two plaques that we're going to present Bob this evening. The first one comes from the club itself. It says, Outstanding Citizen, Robert Neirynck. Presented by the Ambassador Club of Kewanee Chamber of Commerce 2009. Let's give him a big hand. And this second one, make sure you get a look at them before you leave, everybody, because they're pretty cool. Both of them are. The second one comes from the state of Illinois, the 96th General Assembly House of Representatives, and it's given to Bob, and it's, it's pretty special. It says, in recognition of being named 2009 Kewanee Outstanding Citizen for your work at the Windmont Park, and joins in the commemoration of the effort. Dedication and hard work that led to success, and further expresses its best wishes for personal happiness and professional achievement. Offered by Representative Donald L. Moffett. Pretty cool, you guys. Bob, as Gary's already expressed our congratulations as a club, we want to express our congratulations as a city. We're proud to have you as part of one of our citizens and the recipient for 2009. Bob.
I'm really honored to be here tonight and accept this award. And I wish to thank the Ambassadors Club for the award tonight, and also Brent Huffman, who nominated me.
And 74 others.
I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce and Mark McInnes, who I like working with on everything. He helps us out a great deal in town. And my wife Alice, my daughter Mary, my son Terry, and the other son Larry.